Oh, you already know what time it is. You already know. So, the Lady Bulldogs softball team just won its third straight CIAA championship. I'm not going to lie. Early on in the season, I was not sure how this year was going to go, especially after we started off the season with back-to-back losses. I think it was against Florida Memorial. I was like, what in the world is going on? How in the world? So I was kind of concerned. But then we got into CIAA play. And the ladies did not lose not one single in-conference game. They only lost to one CIAA opponent the entire year, and that happened in the CIAA Tournament Championship Saturday versus Claflin. And I have to say, Claflin was a very formidable opponent. Claflin played well. As a matter of fact, Claflin won that first game. The only game Lady Bulldogs lost to a CIAA opponent all year. Claflin is tough. Claflin could have won. They had a lead many, many times on Saturday in both games. But what can I say? The heart of a champion shined through. But let me show you the first game. It was, man, it was tough because the Lady Bulldogs could not score in that first game until late. I think it was in the sixth inning where I've seen, I'm sure plenty have happened, but this is the first time I've seen a home run in the CIAA. I'm not saying they don't happen. I'm saying this is the first time I've been able to see one. And man, was it lovely. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you that one, the one highlight I have from that first game. So let me go ahead and show you guys that. There we go. Okay. Let's go here. By the way, if you're not following, us on IG, make sure you go ahead and follow on IG. Let me find that first. Here it is right here. We actually, once again, lost that first game. The first CIAA loss this season. I said, we wait till championship Saturday? I don't know. But let's check this one out.
State floundering offensively. Taylor Dawkins says, watch this.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Bowie State, they have been floundering. Like you said, we are in the sixth inning. They are up to bat right now. They only got one inning left. They've been down almost this entire game. But guess what? They're getting there. They're getting back up, and they still have more than 2 outs left to go.
Far. Bowie State floundering.
Man, when I saw that, I said, okay. Because once again, Claflin is a tough opponent, a real opponent. And in that first game, Claflin gave us all we could handle in that first one, and they got a win in that first one. Luckily for us, that was not the only game to be played because we came back in game two. Game two was back and forth, nip and tuck. Let's go through the highlights of game two. So what's this right here?
1-1. That one's hit in the air.
As you can see, it's a 1-1 game. Bottom of the second. Right here, Bowie State is going to drive 2 runs in. They're going to go up 3-1. And you're thinking, okay, cool, relax. But no. Claflin we will get to that. This was check this out.
Right field, down the line, fair ball. I was going to get into the corner. 1 run will score. Rounding second, that's it. Just the 1 run in the Edmond, and the ball gets away down the left field line. 2 runs will score. Meanwhile, at third base, Erlen Robinson, defense letting them down. The Panthers allowed 2 runs home. Bowie now grabs a 3-1 lead.
The 2-out walks result in 2 runs, and right there, Williams, a rare mistake by her.
So right there, we saying, okay, it's 3-1, bottom of the second. Okay, Bowie State, we good to go. But before you know it, you turn around, and guess what? Claflin is up 4-3. And where are we? In the bottom of the third. So just like that, Claflin claimed to play. Shout out to Claflin. They did good. It just, it wasn't enough. Let me see how I can make this. I don't know how to make this bigger on here. Oh, actually, I think I do. Let me do this. I'm sure I can do it like this. Yep, here we go.
No ball, 2 strike off. That was spanked in the right center field. That's going to get down. It will get gap. It will get to the fence. Ooh. Braxton motoring around second. She wants a trip.
Well, this is an amazing play. That is a fast young lady. That lady got some speed to her. An in the park home run. In the park home run.
Presley Braxton is coming home. She wants an inside to Parker. She has it. Inside the park home run for Presley Braxton. She touches all 4. No ball, 2 strike offer. That was spanked in the right center field. That's going to get down. It will get gap. It will get to the fence. Ooh. Braxton motoring around second. She wants a triplet. Presley Braxton is coming home. She wants an inside to Parker. She has it. Inside the park home run for Presley Braxton. She touches all 4. No ball, 2.
So right there, you see we come back, we tied up 4-4, but then Claflin goes up again. Once again, Claflin is tough. If it wasn't for Bowie State, Claflin might be 3-time champs if it wasn't for Bowie State. But let's check this out. This is the beautiful moment right here. Look at this.
Here comes the 3-ball.
Up top of the 7th, 2 outs. Bowie State's up 7-6. Claflin don't score right here. It's over with. Watch this.
Down and sitting in the air. This could do it. Retreating is the shortstop. Sydney Edmond makes the catch. Ball game. Bulldogs get it done. The Bowie State University Bulldogs, for the 3rd consecutive time, are the team supreme in the CIAA as they have knocked off a game.
Man, that's a beautiful moment. Let's watch that again.
Down and sitting in the air. This could do it. Retreating is the shortstop. Sydney Edmond makes the catch. Ball game. Bulldogs get it done. The Bowie State University Bulldogs, for the 3rd consecutive time, are the team supreme in the CIAA as they have knocked off a game.
Man, once again, man, shout out to the ladies. Also, if you're not following us on IG, please make sure you follow us on IG. A lot of times, we got the scores of what happened at Bowie State before anybody. So make sure you give us a follow. But let's go ahead and cruise through these IG streets for a quick second, and let's look at some of the Lady Bulldogs and some of the celebrations that they've posted. Let's give them their moment. Let's give them their flowers. Let's give them their shine. They put in their work, and now it's time to celebrate the volleyball team. Matter of fact, let me go here to the stories. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Panther Pack. That's funny. I'll turn the sound on. See, I don't know how to turn it back anymore. Oh, see? That's how happens to you, old man. You don't know how to do the volume. Let me see if this will work. That ain't work. Look at that. 3 times. Shout out to the ladies, man. They did their thing. Okay, here we go.
I'm excited, y'all. Come on. I'm excited. We just won 3. Let's go.
Repeat. What you gotta say to the people, yo? Big 3. What you gotta say to them? Talk to them.
You know we was about to win, though.
Come on now. She gotta say to the people here. Yeah. Let me see the detail on the hat, yo.
You'll see.
Come on. Ranger.
This mine.
Matter of fact, I need one of them hats and shirts. Where can I get these hats and shirts from, man?
My second ring, this Bowie third, this the freshman first, and
Come on,
we just
now.
belted Claflin for like the 10th time. So.
Hey. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Legendary. Legendary.
We're stopping in the hallway to drop our things, okay?
Look at that, man. That's a beautiful sight to see. Let's see who else on here. Oh, what just happened? Oh, yep, there we go. We got an AC somehow, man. Let's understand. The AC, we got to play East Stroudsburg, who was the number 1 seed. That's interesting. But hey, it is what it is, man. Ladies going to do their thing. Let me see if I can find some other players up here. Let me find some more stories. Let's see. I'm looking. All right, let me go through the go through here. Let's see. Man, 3 in a row. Only question I have is 3 straight championships. How long before the MEAC comes along and decides, they want to poach the coach? Because that's what happens. You start winning a whole bunch of CIAA championships. Next thing you know, you wind up in the MEAC. Hold on, what happened to him? Oh, the president of Livingstone has kidney disease? Damn. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's sad, man. The president of Livingstone has kidney disease. Man, I hope he finds a donor, man. That's tough. That's tough. Golly. Trying to find some of the other players.
Let me just tell you what's going on with me.
Oh, here we go. Livingstone's.
When I became the president of Livingstone College, you know the old saying, when the Lord is blessing, the enemy will start messing. I went into stage 5 kidney disease, and then 1 year after that, stage 5 kidney failure. What you don't know is that I've been fighting this disease that has been holding me hostage for the last year and a half, where every night after I leave my long workday here, I have to go home and get on a dialysis machine for 9.5 hours to get up the next day to do it all over again, 7 days a week. But we still traveling, still recruiting students, packing up.
Man, that's crazy, man. Stage 5 kidney failure. Man, that's golly.
I think,
man, definitely praise up for him, man. That's something, man.
Talented true freshman.
That's OD, man. Man. Some more players real quick. I got sidetracked by Livingstone's president. That's something for sure. Let me just go ahead back to the top, man. That's crazy, man. I know I can find some people on here. Let me do it like this. Got a few more minutes before we get up out of here. I thought that was a... Let's see. Golly. Let me see what I put on here. Okay. Shout out to the Yassine Kamara. Look at that. All tournament team. Shout out to Karina Dunham. All tournament team. Lindsey George. Shout out to her. And this was just interesting. So Virginia State's coach and one of the best players is now at Morgan. Hey, that clears up some room for Bowie State, maybe so we can get up in that CIAA championship. Hopefully, Virginia State takes a step back. We can take a step up. You know. But yeah, that's all we got for right now, man. Because that was something. Hold on, who's J Rock? Let's see, J Rock. Is this a former player? I mean, I try to keep up with some of the former players. So let's see. Oh yes, it is. It's Jerome Johnson. Look at Jerome Johnson doing his thing right now. Look at him. He's in the intro video on one of the playoff games, the home playoff wins that we had. Shout out to Jerome Johnson doing his thing, playing some professional football. Hold on.
I done been through this.
No music though. Don't do that. Look at that. Doing this thing, indoor football league. Most value, he won MVP in 2024. Shout out to Jerome Johnson doing his thing, man. But all right, man, we don't gotta be here all night. Shout out to the ladies volleyball team, 3 straight championships. Hit the like button for me on your way out. All right, peace out. Let me go ahead and play this. We're going.
I know y'all know.